Right now, the fight rages on over a plan to build an Islamic cemetery and mosque in Newton County. Chris Hopper was there for tonight's PAC meeting. Chris?
Jeff, tonight we heard a lot about religion, we heard a lot about terrorism, we heard a lot about fear. We heard some about a traffic congestion issue where they want to build this development. We heard very little support for a cemetery and mosque proposed here in Newton County. You can hear it there. The crowd was very loud at certain points. There were 2 public hearing sessions tonight. 600 people total packed inside this old courthouse in Covington. 3 hours of public comment centered on a proposed development of an Islamic cemetery and mosque in a rural part of Newton County. The group owns this property, has plans to build. Newton County zoning laws and federal laws allow it, but based on what we heard here tonight, people want it stopped.
We have already seen bombings and beheadings. 8 years ago, our U.S. government got a Muslim president who has put Muslims in power.
So it's hard for folks like me and probably most of you tonight to draw the line between innocent Muslims and radical Muslims, since they all claim to serve the same God and they all claim to follow the same book.
So it really bothers me that I'm labeled a bigot because I just question it. That shouldn't be. Because I don't care if they come and worship, but I do care if it's 135 acres worth of a very large development.
And I mentioned there was very little support tonight. We did hear from one woman who spoke in support of the project who said she was Jewish. She's glad they're having these discussions here tonight, but she cautioned people as well. Take a listen.
And if this discussion was happening 100 years ago, there's a good chance it'd be happening about my people. And 100 years ago or so, millions of people, of my people, including my great aunt, were sent to their deaths.
Now, commissioners last week at their meeting put a moratorium for 5 weeks on all religious development here in the county that will impact this project moving forward. We know that CAIR and NAACP have called on the Department of Justice to investigate what's going on here in Newton County, and we're told they are. Live in Covington, Chris Hopper, 11 Alive News.
It was another